10 minutes to go. Rams driving, all tied at 10 here in the divisional round here on this snowy Sunday night in Chicago. 2nd and 6. Stafford, hand up the middle to Kyron. He plunges his way forward, close to the first down marker. He'll be a yard short. Ron Dexter on the tackle. Third and 1, fakes the handoff. Stafford looking for the end zone. It is broken up. Tyreek Stevenson. 4th down. Going for Mumfield, and Stevenson jumped higher. And now it's 4th and 1. It looks like Sean McVay and the Rams will go. Huge decision here. 4th and 1 from the 7. Stafford under center. Puka in motion. It's an end around. Puka going right. He dives in for a first down. He takes the hit from Byard and gets to the 5. Now it's 1st and goal at the 5. Stafford sending Puka in motion again. Handoff, Kyron going right. He stiff arms Jalen Johnson and jumps into the end zone for a touchdown. And the Rams lead in the snowy Chicago night. They go right. Parkinson with a big block. Kyron gets around Tremaine. Jalen Johnson stumbling. Kyron stiff arms his face, jumps over the plane, and has given the Rams the lead with a late touchdown in the snow. Harrison Mevis for the lead. For the extra point. And the Rams are up by 7 with 8:50 to go. After Kyron sent Jalen Johnson to the grass and jumped across the goal line for a go-ahead touchdown. We'll be right back from Soldier Field. Welcome back. The Bears with Mike Singletary holding up some graphics for Chicago. They have had 7 comeback wins when trailing in the final 2 minutes of the 4th quarter. Can they pull off an 8th? Thanks to the Hall of Famer Mike Singletary for giving us those graphics. Kicks away by Ethan. It'll be returned at the 5 by Devin Duvernay. He has a lane, and he gets up to the 36, where Troy brings Devin down. 2025 postseason. 14 lead changes in the 4th. 5 teams have won after trailing in the final 3 minutes. Most in postseason history for both categories.
Since the 2nd quarter. They really have been, and I think you have to give a little credit here to some of the changes and the
1st and 10 from the 36. Caleb under center.
Now is when they are needed most.
Caleb takes the handoff. He's going to throw. He rolls to his left. Caleb, quick throw. It's off the hands of the lineman, Theo Benedette. And it's incomplete.
Ended their season, let's be honest, because that ball bounced straight up in the air.
That ball popped into the air after it hit Theo Benedette, and he immediately comes out.
Darius Williams had a shot.
2nd and 10. Caleb's going to throw. He's got time. Pressure. He gets away. Now he's going to run. He's still going. Caleb gets a block in the Rams' territory. And out of bounds at the 36. Huge run for Caleb. And the Bears have a big first down. He gets away from Nate, who tried to grab his ankles. Darius Williams is blocked by DeAndre Swift. And Caleb gets out of bounds before Cam Curl can even touch him.
Because the Rams came into this knowing that Caleb was going to scramble around. They also knew with a four-man rush there would be an open lane. They wanted to dictate which lane.
So now 1st and 10 at the 37. Caleb under center. Pitch to Swift. He goes up the middle. Still going. And he's wrapped up and brought down by Cam Curl. It'll be a gain of 5. 2nd down.
Darius Williams to allow that run by Williams to make an impact. So we've got 3 tight ends in the game there. And so what it does is it takes this really good defensive line of the Rams and spreads them out. So now instead of there being 6 gaps, there's 9 gaps that they have to account for. So you've got defensive backs, you've got linebackers who have to fill that gap when they're not used to doing it.
2nd and 6. Caleb hands to Swift, who goes up the middle. And he's going to be met at the 29. And down he goes after a gain of 4. It'll be 3rd down and 2.
3rd down coming up as we go under 7 minutes left in regulation.
Under 7 minutes to play here in this 4th quarter.
The guy that they're bringing in right now, Kyle Manum guy, really made an impression on me. That route that he ran, that little halfback option. We saw him pick up blitzes, so maybe he gets involved here. They're 6 of 13 on 3rd down conversions.
3rd and 1. Caleb hands to Kyle. He's up the middle. He's close to the 1st down marker. Where will they mark him? Omar Speights tackled him right at the marker. 1st down, Chicago.
Nice when you have that kind of confidence in a rookie, right? And we've seen him all season long. He is a tank. You are very rarely going to bring him down. Here they brought the safety blitz, which really brought the defense right to the play. But another guy able to just plow his way right through it. And laying on bodies, no body part.
Luther in motion. 1st and 10. Fakes the end around to Luther. Caleb rolls to his left. Fakes. Throws. And it's dropped. Into the hands and out of the hands of Colston Loveland. Incomplete.
They're right around that field goal range, which doesn't do them a whole lot of good here at this point. So we're seeing Ben Johnson.
Clock stops with 5:48.
Try and get somebody popped wide open out there. This is the kind of spot where we have seen him take some shots down the field to try and put the ball in the end zone.
2nd and 10. Caleb, 4-man rush. Throws over the middle toward the end zone. It's over the head of Olamide Zacchaeus. Incomplete. 3rd and 10.
Yeah, interesting. They put 3 tight ends in the game to throw deep. It's almost like with Ben Johnson, like whatever you traditionally know about football, if you got spread outside with all wide receivers, that's when he runs, and he will go completely opposite of what you expect.
Third down and 10. Caleb, deep drop, throwing, and caught! Rome! Did he get his feet down? He did at the 11. First down, Bears. But a late flag. Roughing the passer on Jared. Let's see what happened here. Jared's getting blocked by Loveland. Here he comes, and he drove him. He drove his head into the side of Caleb after he released it to Rome. But I believe the Bears declined the roughing the passer call on Jared Verse. Ooh, that was a big shot. First and goal. That moved them up to the 5. They did accept the penalty. It was half the distance to the goal. Caleb's under center. The Rams stack the box. Caleb, pitch, up the middle. Swift, he's going to be dropped at the 2. Or the 3, one of the 2. It's going to be second and goal after the game.
That was a nice job, though, by Caleb. You were fairly certain. I was thinking DeAndre Swift off the right side, which is where they've been going the whole time. Last second, you saw Landman jump down there. Hold it. Go up and audible. Got half of it back. Well, that's a guy who spends all that time with Ben Johnson. Early in, late out, understanding of the plays, and just getting out of a bad play there. Keeps the Bears in a good spot here.
Second and goal at the 3. Under center again is Caleb. Smythe in motion. Caleb. Handoff. Swift going right. He's stopped at the 1. Third and goal. Quentin Lake on the tackle.
Ticking fast. 4:15 to go. Tense time at Soldier Field. Ben Johnson has been very, very patient with this running game down inside the 5-yard line.
Let's see what Ben Johnson and the Bears draw up on offense. 4 minutes to go now. Caleb with Swift to his left. At the 1. In shotgun. Caleb, hands, Swift going right. Gets around Jared. Hurdles and he couldn't get over. He couldn't get over Darius Williams. And Quentin brought him down. It's 4th and goal. Swift gets around Jared Verse. Jumps. Hits Darius Williams in the helmet. He could not clear Darius Williams. And Quentin Lake has some more heat on him as soon as he crashes down. 4th down and goal. At the 2. Luther to Caleb's left. Swift to his right. They move Swift to the left. Caleb looking to throw. It's incomplete. Off the hands of Omar Speights. The Rams hold on. A goal line stand for the Rams. And with 3:03 to go, they got the ball with a chance to win the game. Looking for Luther, and Omar Speights got a hand on it, and he could have ran it back for 6 if he didn't run into Nate Landman. Rams ball inside their own 5 when we come back.
There are many ways to do your taxes with H&R Block. Come to the office and I'll do them. Or stay home and I'll still do them.
First down for the Rams. Kyron out of the end zone. He'll get 2 yards. He's brought down. And a timeout called by Ben Johnson. And the Bears have struggled on 4th down. There's the pick on the first drive to Kobe Durant. And Kyle gets stuffed by Curl and Nate. And then the pass where Omar Speights nearly ran it back for 6 just a few moments ago. Most failed 4th down attempts in a postseason since the 1990 Bears. They've had 7 so far this postseason. Stafford under center again. Puka in motion. 2nd and 8. Kyron gets the handoff, going right, turns the corner. First down, he delivers a big hit to Kevin Byard.
They have had 2 and 3 tight ends in the game all game long, and I just can't believe that Rams have the chance to make it to the championship game with 3 tight end sets are going to be such a significant.
First down, Puka in motion. Stafford, hands up the middle. Kyron's wrapped up in the backfield. Kevin Byard from his safety spot came up unblocked up the middle to drop him for a loss of 2.
Well, you know it's desperation time when your free safety is going to have to cross the line of scrimmage and try and make these.
Oh, he came up unblocked. The rookie, Terrence Ferguson, missed an assignment there. Byard spun Kyron around and wrapped him up. 2nd and 12. Stafford hands to Kyron, going left. He fights forward and only gets 2. Timeout, Ben Johnson with 2:07 to go.
Well, it does give you the chance here to possibly use the 2-minute. Because in a complete pass, right? If he throws it here, then you get your timeout in the 2, right? So it does put pressure on them to not throw the ball here. This season for the Bears has been defined by Ben Johnson's arrival, the offense, young talent, great comebacks. Under the franchise whose foundation is defense, now their defense must come up for them in the biggest moment of the season. 3rd down. They come back to the pressure. Matthew Stafford got him, and they tried to hit him with that edge pressure last time. And they are not.
3rd down and 10. Parkinson in motion. Stafford hands to Kyron. He doesn't get much. He only gets 3. Montez brings him down, and the Rams are going to punt on the other side of the 2-minute break. And the Bears have been in this position many times before. Can they tie this game right now? We'll be right back from Soldier Field.
My shopping cart smashed my headlight. We worried we'd have to fight to get paid for such a small claim.
And life would.
Maria and our studio crew will get you set.
2 minutes to go. Welcome back to Soldier Field. Ethan will punt it. Bears look like they're going to come after this punt. The punt is away. It was covered well by the Rams, but it looks like he shanked it. He did. He shanked it. The Bears are going to have it at midfield. The special teams issues for LA strike again. Ethan shanks a punt. You don't see that too often. And the Bears will get the ball at their own 49. Here we go. The Bears are in the spot again. 7 comeback wins after trailing in the final 2 minutes. First and 10, actually from midfield. DJ in motion. Caleb, 4-man rush. Pressure collapsing. Throw deep and incomplete. Looking for Luther. And it nearly dropped through Luther's hands into the hands of Colby for his second pick of the game. No, third pick of the game. That would have ended things. Oh, Luther dropped it and went right through Colby's hands. Right through. So close to a game-ending third interception. But the Bears still alive. 2nd and 10. Caleb. He's got time. He throws a strike. First down, Loveland to the 32. Bears got to go. Only one timeout. Loveland hit his head hard on the turf. He exits immediately. Under 90 seconds left. Caleb. Handoff. Swift up the middle. Swift gets around the tackle. Still going to the 19. Another first down. They're knocking on the door. And they're letting the time go. Under a minute to go. From the 20. Caleb Looking, throwing, caught on a slant. That's Luther to the 13.
15-yard line. Pick up 6. 45 seconds in the timeout left.
Ben Johnson telling the Bears to go. Under 40 seconds left. 2nd and 4. At the 14, actually. Caleb looking and over the head of Luther. Incomplete. 3rd down and 4. Luther got a hand on it.
Holston Loveland remains on the Chicago sideline. Such a big target and an important player in these comebacks. And a really important miss that time by Caleb Williams because he did allow the substitution to take place for the Rams there. And again, that's one of those
31 seconds. That's when the clock stopped with.
Kept that clock moving and kept that defense on the field.
3rd and 4. Komet in motion. Caleb, 4-man rush. Throwing for the end zone. It's over the head of DJ, and it's 4th down and 4 with 27 seconds left.
Down to 4th and 4.
And the Bears' season is now on the line.
Are simply exhausted. I'm assuming they're not going to run Caleb Williams. We haven't seen him in key situations tonight doing that. Typically, it has just been from the pocket. And generally, we have seen it with these quick in-cut routes to try and pick up this 1st down. And boy, they've got pressure.
And we'll get a timeout called by the Rams. It's their 1st of the half.
They saw what the Bears came out with. And they'll get a peek. And Ben Johnson looked at his play sheet, see if he wants to go somewhere else. Again, Loveland off the field. Luther Burton, the rookie receiver, came off the field with Olabode Zacchaeus, the veteran, out there for that first look at 4th down. Yeah, it's interesting. Just watching what DJ Moore has done against the Green Bay Packers, end of game, big situations. He has been the guy. He's the guy that you pay.
Bears break the huddle.
3 times.
4th and 4 from the 14. Season on the line. Rams showing blitz. Caleb, 4-man rush. Here comes Verse. Caleb running back. He throws it up. Oh! Oh! Oh my God! They did it again! Caleb threw it up a prayer, and it landed into the open and waiting hands of Cole fucking Komet! Are you kidding me? They're unbelievable in the final 2 minutes when they're down. Now Santos to tie it. This is really important. Of course, from the right hash, 18 seconds, Santos ties it. Unbelievable stuff in a snowy Chicago night. The Bears are not down, fully down and dead yet. Let's see this again. Unbelievable. Komet in motion. Caleb steps back. Jared Verse gets pressure. Caleb runs back. Stops on the dime. Throws as he gets hit. And Komet gets enough separation on Kobe Durant for the touchdown. Unbelievable. He got hit by 2 men, and Cole Komet was wide open. Jared Verse, Josiah Stewart hit Caleb, and he found Cole Komet. I believe Kobe Durant did get pushed off on. Let's see. Yeah, Cole Komet did push off on Kobe Durant. He tried to sell it. It could have been called.
Absolutely not. They're just together, and all of a sudden he just releases and goes deep in the end zone. Not a foul for offensive pass interference.
And the Bears tie the game with 18 seconds remaining. Kick is away. And it'll be returned by Jordan Whittington. Out to the 25, runs right into a man, and down to the 26. 13 seconds left. Dominique Robinson hit him. Soldier Field is electric again. They can smell an extra period of football here tonight. A great turnout with temperatures under 20 degrees. Rams going to go into victory formation. Free football in Chicago.
That's a punch in the gut. Get your guys right. This is the 106th season of Chicago Bears football. There were championship seasons, great championship teams in the earlier days. There's never been a season like this in this city.
Kevin Byard and Matthew Stafford coming out to midfield as the captains for this coin toss.
Essentially start a new game. Each team has 3 timeouts. All reviews are initiated by the group. With play, each team will get a possession unless there's a defensive score, including if the first possession is a touchdown. Los Angeles, you're still the visitor. The NFL shield is still tails. Still tails, heads, heads. What's your call, sir? Who's called heads? Heads is the call. It is the tails. You're going to talk. You want to kick. Which side do you want to receive? You want to kick. Receive here. Los Angeles will receive on this end. Good luck, gentlemen.
Bears win the toss, they'll kick. Overtime in Chicago after another incredible drive down the field late in the going by Caleb Williams and the Bears. We'll be right back. On the other side of this break, free football. Cairo Santos will kick it off. Overtime is underway. And it'll be returned at the 1. Ronnie Rivers fights his way through to the 27. And here come the Rams. First and 10 at the 27. Stafford changing the play. Handoff going left and finding a crease is Kyron. Still going. Spun down the 34 by Jackson.
You also get dragged for a few yards.
Second and 3. Again, Stafford changing the play. Stafford, handoff up the middle, goes Kyron. He's met. A yard short of the line to gain by Jaquan. It's 3rd and 1. Huge third down and one play right here.
Blake Corum is the running back.
Stafford under center. Puka in motion. Stafford pitch. Blake Corum is met, gets away, and brought down the backfield. Kevin Byard again brings him down, and the Bears force a punt.
There was Grady Jarrett from somewhere in here.
Grady came up unblocked, was the first one to meet Blake Corum, and Deshaun did too. He came off a block by Alaric Jackson. Corum spun away, but he didn't spin away from Kevin Byard. And the Bears can win the game with this drive. Ethan's punts away. It's high. It's returnable, but Devin Duvernay decides to fair catch at the 15. And the next score, of course, wins the game.
Each team has its possession. Like, it's really hard to describe being on offense, playing quarterback in this moment, and the amount of pressure. You have equal parts. I have a chance to be a hero, go down the field here, right? Kick a field goal, win the game. But if I throw that interception, the season ends with a field goal the other way.
1st and 10 from the 15. Caleb under center. DJ goes in motion. Caleb fakes the pitch to Swift. Bootlegs to his left. Hits a moving target and Komet. First down at the 26-yard line. And he's met out of bounds by Cam Curl.
He's still in bounds. Pass the marker. Spotted perfectly. And you have the hammer right now if you're Caleb Williams. You do not have to do anything crazy. You can take short, quick passes, take advantage. You can run the football.
First down, Caleb. Hands to Swift. Swift is wrapped up in the backfield for a loss of 4. Jared Verse making his mark, stopping the run.
The most important thing he can do is stay level-headed. When he came back to the sideline after that game-tying touchdown, he was cold as ice. No celebration. Kevin Byard told me he thinks Williams wants the game on his shoulders. It's all mental. He said you either have it or you don't, and Caleb does.
Consistent with all those 7 other comebacks this year.
2nd and 13. Caleb, 4-man rush. Throws on the slant. It's caught by DJ, but Cameron Kitchens was there to meet him. It's going to be 3rd down and short for the Bears.
3rd and about 4 yards here for the Bears. So you can see with the 2 safeties down the middle of the field, there is space right in here to take advantage, and that's exactly what Caleb Williams did there.
Big 3rd down and 4 coming up after DJ got free on a slant. And a great job by Cameron Kitchens meeting him and wrapping him up. 3rd down and 4. Caleb was Swift to his right and shotgun. DJ in motion. Caleb takes the snap. 4-man rush. He's in trouble. Rolls to his right. Gets around Stewart. Races for the first down. And survives the hit from Nate. Josiah Stewart had him dead to rights. And Caleb raced around him and Kobe for a first down. Oh, Kobe Turner had a chance to dive and get Caleb, but he came up just a little bit short. And Caleb survives the hit from Nate Landman. First down Bears. Coming up on 10 minutes to go in overtime. Caleb takes the handoff. It's a screen to Kyle. He's all alone. Kyle is met by Spates and Quinton. It'll be a 6-yard gain.
Bears moving down. If they can get over 25 yards or so, they start to get into Cairo Santos field goal range. Wind is not bad at the moment. Next score goes to Seattle. Try and take advantage.
2nd and 4.
Throw it back across the grain. All eyes now on 18, and he's able to draw the defense to him.
Caleb, pitch, going to the left. Swift is met in the backfield and dropped by Nate Landman. And that's going to be a loss of 3. Big play by Nate Landman there, getting by the block. And it's going to be 3rd and long. Nate Landman, oh, he got around Joe Tooney. Joe Tooney was late getting over to Nate. And there was nothing DeAndre Swift could do. 3rd down and 6. Joe Tooney normally playing left guard. If he was playing left guard, he would have got that. Block. Caleb. Rams bring pressure. It's a throw. It's caught by Cole Kmet, but he's going to be pushed out of bounds inches short of the first by Cameron Kinchins. And it's 4th and inches. The Bears, knowing their aggressiveness, should go for it. You would think.
18 yards from field goal range. I'm just telling you what I'm doing here. Because if you make it, you're 15 yards from field goal range. I'd rather have the ball. If I lose on offense, so be it.
They're 2 of 5 on 4th down tonight. The last one.
4th and inches. Caleb goes left, gets the first down. The QB sneak to midfield. The Bears are getting closer and closer to Cairo Santos' field goal range.
We've seen quarterbacks throughout the course of these playoffs. No longer are they trying to smash their head in there against that 4-down look. Instead, they're going just off tackle, and it worked in a huge situation for the Bears.
1st and 10. Caleb, pitch. Kyle going right. He is going to be met after a gain of 2. 2nd and 8.
A quieter stadium in a moment that means so much to the city of Chicago. It was like they were afraid to breathe in here. There was not a sound.
Especially after that just eruption of noise again, as has happened so often here. Play 10 of this drive.
2nd and 8. Kyle in motion.
Wearing down a little bit. Play 81 of the night for Chicago.
Caleb. 4-man rush. It's picked up well. Caleb's got time. Throws deep and picked! Cam Curl's got it for the Rams! Huge play made by Cam Curl! And the Rams have a chance now to win it. Number 3 for the Rams catches Caleb Williams' 3rd pick of the game. And Cam Curl starts on the other side of the field from where he caught it. He starts slowly moving to the right, now moving more to the right, reads Caleb's eyes, and dives and catches the ball. Let's see. Oh, it popped in and out of his hands and back in again. What a juggling catch by Cam Curl. Wow. Whew. He was fumbling with it. It popped out of his hands while he was rolling on the ground, popped in again, and he made sure he had it. Now from the 22, Stafford hands to Puka on end around. Tremaine's there. Puka gets around him and gets a gain of 4. Tremaine makes the tackle. No huddle for the Rams. Stafford looking, throwing, caught. Parkinson, first down, still going, and pushed out of bounds by Tremaine near the 40.
So just think of what you just got out of the Bears defense. They're thinking we're 1 first down away from kicking a field goal.
That's another first down for the Rams. And remember, next score wins the game. 1st and 10 at the 41. Stafford. Looking, throwing, and caught! Devontae near the sideline! Did he get his feet in bounds? He did! swag by Devontae. And just got by the arm of Deshaun. The officials will review just to make sure he got both his feet down, but I'm 99% sure he did. Let's see, gets around Deshaun's hand. Devontae's got the ball. Both feet are down. That's a catch.
I do. His last shot we showed, you see he gets control. He's got the right foot down. And the toe does drag. The left toe does drag, and he maintains control. This is a catch. 1000% agree.
What a catch on the sideline by Devontae. He's had a quiet night, but working on the man with the most takeaways in the league this year by himself, Deshaun. He makes an incredible catch on the sideline. That could be key to a possibly Rams victory.
This catch would put the Rams at the 47 of the Bears.
Isn't it amazing, though, veteran players early on the field, stands as called. It is a completed pass.
It's a completed catch. First down, Rams, close to the Bears' 45. They're getting close to Harrison Mevis' field goal range.
So does Dennis Allen come back to what worked for him? Some of these slot blitzes, bring some corners, bring some safeties off the edge. That's how he won the first half. Gotten away from it a little bit.
At the 47 of Chicago, Stafford under center, changing the play. Snap. Stafford, hands up the middle. Blake Corum's got a hole, but Deshaun meets him and stands him up. And Corum will be stopped at the 43. It'll be second down and 5 with 5 minutes to go. Stafford. He's got time, throws, and it's batted down! Batted down! Incomplete, third down and 6. Huge play by the Bears defense, and it was Brady getting his hand up and knocking it down. The veteran, in his first year in Chicago, the longtime Falcon, makes a big play in his first playoff game in a long time. Now, 3rd and 6. Stafford changes the play, and a timeout's called by Sean McVay.
And again, because it's a new game, it's not an overtime period. You don't get 2 timeouts, you get 3 timeouts. And the Rams take the first of theirs here.
It's unbelievable, isn't it? A season on the line for these 2 head coaches. We see that Ben Johnson went for it on that 4th down, but now you get a 3rd and longer.
It's the second playoff overtime in the Bears' long history. 06 divisional defeat Seattle. 4th overtime played by the Rams in their robust 58-game.
3rd and 6.
Basically a one-on-one with Devontae.
Stafford with Kyron to it, or that's Corum to his left. They're so hard to pick out which one, who's who. Stafford, quick throw. Caught Puka. First down to the 30. Still going to the 26. Brought down by Byron and Johnson. Huge dump off to Puka, who gets a huge gain. And they're way in Mevis' field goal range now.
Is as good as any receiver this entire season. Running after the catch. Makes a huge play there.
At the 27. Mumfield in motion. Stafford hands it off. Kyron up the middle. He gets to the 24, and he's brought down by, ironically, Kyler Gordon. That's actually Blake Corum. Good grief, I can't tell Kyron and Corum apart. Ugh.
They made a season this year out of getting turnovers, and every snap the Rams take from here on is at risk because that is all the Bears are going to be doing.
There's Harrison Mevis waiting in the sideline. 2nd and 7. Stafford hands to Cora, but we got a timeout call. It's the Rams calling their second.
Timeout Los Angeles.
There's also no danger of running out of timeouts and not having challenges because all replays are initiated by the replay booth for New York. We talked about Harrison Mevis earlier. Kicking was a problem with Joshua Carty earlier this season for the Rams. And in week 9, they signed Mevis, first-year player out of Missouri. He's been very good. His only miss was a 48-yarder against Seattle. But remember, that was the game. That was the overtime classic with Seattle. Right? That was a big pressure kick. And it led to Seattle winning the division, eventually the number 1 seed.
2nd and 7 at the 24. Bears stack the box. Stafford, he's going to throw. Looking for the end zone. It is off the hand of Parkinson. Incomplete. 3rd down and 7. Jaquan was there on the coverage.
You talk about trusting a quarterback. Because it was, and everybody knew that it was going to be just straight man-to-man on the outside on all the receivers. So basically, could have thrown it to anybody that he wanted to. I'm going to think, well, I don't know. I'm throwing this one again. I'm in field goal range now.
3rd and 7. A back to Stafford's right. Snap. Stafford looking for the end zone again for Ferguson. He's incomplete. He dropped it. C.J. Gardner-Johnson on the coverage. It's 4th down and 7. And now Harrison Mevis will come out to try and win it. Terrence Ferguson, the rookie, turned. And it's incomplete. C.J. Gardner-Johnson stuck his hand in the breadbasket of Ferguson and broke it up. And now Harrison Mevis to send the Rams on the road to Seattle and the NFC Championship game. It's a 42-yard attempt from the snow on the right hash. Ethan the holder. Snap. Hold. Kick. Is gone! Harrison Mevis wins it. The rookie sends them to the NFC Championship game. The Rams beat the Bears in a snowy Chicago. And they'll have a date with their division rivals, Seattle Seahawks, for the right for the NFC team to go to the Super Bowl. Wow. What a game. The comeback Chicago Bears season is over. But man, this is going to be a team that Chicagoans will remember forever. But the rookie from Missouri, the thicker kicker, Harrison Mevis, didn't start the year on the Rams. And man, he has been a huge asset for Los Angeles as soon as he came in to this team. What a game! What a classic! The NFL playoffs deliver again. The Rams, thanks to a huge interception by Cam Curl, that sets up Harrison Mevis for the game-winning field goal in overtime to send the Rams to the NFC Championship. What a great juggling catch by Cam Curl, and what a great kick to win it for Harrison Mevis. Thank you all for watching. See y'all later. RBI. Peace.